Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. As a new Valiant player of the past couple weeks, ever since Cyber Week, really, I'm still trying to figure out what all there is to get excited about. Obviously, we don't yet have a daily special. We don't have a Valiant bundle. Everything is still Paragon. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I don't think the game wants to turn off Paragon players by making them feel like second-class citizens. That's what they're doing to Cavalier players now, after all. And even Thronebreakers are oftentimes now bunched in to Cavalier players. So it was pretty confusing at first to think, all right, what's all this hype about? Now, really, besides the daily crystals, what I think it boils down to most is the login calendars. And the 9-year anniversary calendar, of which day one was today, and it was 2,500 7-star shards, is absolutely an insane way to start it. Day two for Valiant players is 2 Tier 5 Class Catalyst selectors. Again, that's pretty awesome. Then it starts getting crazy. Not one, but 2 Tier 6 Basic, not 1 but 2 Tier 3 Alpha, and then you have not 1 but 2 Tier 6 Class Catalyst Fragment Selectors with a 25% variety, meaning that you get half of a Tier 6 if you choose the same class, or you can choose 2, obviously. And then another 2,500 7-star shards, and the last one is 2,500 Titan Crystal Shards. Now, personally, I think the 3 most exciting things, besides the Titan Crystal Shards, are the Rank 4 materials and the Tier 6 Class Catalyst Fragments, of which the selectors are still very hard to get for free. But we know, thanks to the Marvel Contest of Champions social media pages, what the difference is between the two. And Valiant, 2,500 7-star shards. Paragon, 15,000 6-star shards. Valiant, 2 Tier 5 Class Catalyst selectors. Paragon, 3 Tier 5 Basic. That feels like a missed opportunity. And then you get 2 Tier 6 Basic versus 1 Tier 5 Class Catalyst selector. 2 Tier 3 Alpha versus what is essentially 1 of each for Paragon. And then the 25% selectors of the Tier 6 Class Catalyst, you get 2 for Valiant, and you get 1 for Paragon. And then you do get the 2,500 7-star shards for Day 7 of Paragon, which, of course, is replaced by the Titan Crystal Shards for Valiant. Thronebreaker, half the 6-star shards of Paragon. Instead of Tier 5 Basic, you get Tier 2 Alpha. You do get a couple Tier 5 Basic the next day. Those appear to be Tier 4 Class Catalyst Crystals. Ouch. Then more Tier 2 Alpha, more 6-star shards, and a Tier 5 Class Catalyst Selector on Day 7. If you want to go all the way to different progressions, Cavalier has their own calendar, and then, of course, Conqueror and Uncollected are joined because they can't have nice things. Cavalier, like Day 7 to be a 5-star Nexus Crystal is really freaking strange. Like, I'm looking at that and I'm like, what? What? Now, if you are the bottom of the barrel, you get energy refills, you get a 4-star Crystal, Tier 3 Basic, looks like a Tier 3 Class Catalyst Crystal, a Tier 4 Basic, of which you get 1, 2 Tier 2 Alpha, and that Day 7 looks kind of like a Tier 4 Class Catalyst Crystal. Either way, ouch. Huge difference between them. But I gotta say, when I think about Valiant and I think about the differences in rewards, it is pretty astounding, the jump from Paragon to Valiant. Now, I've covered this today on the channel. I will cover it tomorrow. There's a big reason why people are upset about the gifting event, especially so many Paragon players who maybe have completed the easy, or at least one path of Necropolis, but not explored it, because that is a huge ask for so many players. You're stuck. The gifting event is not going to give a bunch of Tier 4 Alpha Catalysts or even tier 4 alpha catalyst fragments easily. The drop rates are going to be very low, and even if you get them, they're not going to be in a position to have you take a 7-star to rank 3. And so the game kind of feels stuck. Stuck in a way that if I was running Kabam, Lord help me, I would definitely not have signed up for, but we live in the world that we live in, not the world we maybe want to live in. So Valiant is solid. It's great. It's a lot of money, though, right now. It's a lot of units. It's a lot of effort. I obviously wouldn't be Valiant without the Cyber Week rewards, of which I bought literally over $1,000 worth of offers to get. And that's only because of my YouTube channel. So I hear you Paragon players who are frustrated. I would be just as frustrated if I were you. I can voice your frustration. I wish I could do more than that, but that's why my channel still exists. That's why I still make content, to hopefully be a sounding board for your emotions, positive or critical. All right, YouTube. Well, that does it for this 9-year anniversary celebration. Are you happy with it? Valiant Paragon, pretty similar. After that, ouch.